Hey neighbor, we've got seed potatoes in middle of December, which is unusual for us, and we got a completely new strategy for seed potatoes this year. I'm gonna explain it all to you. Well, if you didn't know, about all the seed potatoes are grown way up north. Minnesota, the Dakotas, up in Maine, Vermont, that area there is conducive to growing seed potatoes because they grow them in the summertime. They harvest in the fall of the year, and we don't have much storage time to hold them between this time to plant again. Here in the South, by the first middle of May, we're through harvesting our potatoes, and if we grew seed potatoes this far south, we would have to hold them all summer long on into January and February. We would have a lot of spoilage that just wouldn't keep well. So that's the reason seed potatoes are growing up north. Plus they have ideal climates up there and soils for growing potatoes, specifically seed potatoes. In the past, we have had a lot of issues getting seed potatoes early enough and also storing them. So we have always tried to get our seed potatoes in January. Our friends down in South Florida, Louisiana, and Texas love to plant their seed potatoes in January. So we tried to get them in January, but the weather was so bad up north, we couldn't get trucks out of there. So we would get hung out maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time waiting for a small window of weather to get the trucks out there. Extremely aggravating. So we changed our strategy this year and we got them in earlier. Now, to do that, we had to put it in a new facility just to store potatoes. So we put this facility right here in this last year, and this facility right here can do a lot of different things. So we've got a commercial dehumidifier outside that we can flip the switch on and we can store seeds in here, or we can flip a couple more switches and we can store seed potatoes here, because seed potato storage is the opposite of what we want to store our seeds at. So the past few years, we've had trouble with seed potatoes sprouting on us because we didn't have ideal conditions to store them. We would just store them in our regular facility there, and some days here in the South, it gets pretty warm here. So it would cause our potatoes to sprout a little prematurely. With this new facility right here, we're able to keep these seed potatoes in the same environment our friends would way up north, so we can keep them from not sprouting and keep them nice and perfect until we get ready to ship them. Because the ideal storage for a seed potato is about 36 to 38 degrees with about 85 to 100% humidity. Well, that's a little tough to get sometimes, but we've been able to pull that off here by putting a humidifier in here during the season that we want to store our seed potatoes and turning our dehumidifier off. We can get that type environment that we need to store these potatoes. Of course, we want the light off, we want to store them in dark too, but that's ideal conditions. So this year, we was able to get our shipment out of up north before the weather got really, really bad, so we could get the truck out there, get it in here, have it in our facility. Around the 5th of January, we're going to start shipping seed potatoes. And our friends down in the South are going to love this because they can get their seed potatoes in time. We're one of the only companies, probably the only company that I know of, that has the capability to send out to our friends way down south in January for seed potatoes. About all of your other seed companies up north, they don't even start selling until February or March. So this is going to open up a whole new possibilities for us in being able to do a better job with our quality and getting these orders out on time. Now, we still faced with some restrictions on when we can ship them. We don't like to ship our potatoes out if it's going to be below freezing for several different days, because we don't want them to ship and freeze in transit. So we watch the weather and make sure we get them out. Now, our friends down south, that's normally not an issue. So we have this nice little app on our phone so we can monitor everything in our coolers here. Now this right here is WH2. This is our new warehouse where we put the new cooler in that we can store our potatoes in. And this thing, every hour, it updates on our phone, so regardless of where we're at, we can check and see what the temperature and humidity is, and if something goes out of whack, there's alarms on this too that'll actually send us emails. But you can see here, we're at last reading, we're at 38 degrees, and we're at 85.8% humidity, which is about where we want to be. If this humidity was up a little bit more, that would be okay, but we want at least about 85 to 95% humidity on our potatoes. Now, let's switch this over to our seed facility at our home location. We go up here and we do seed room. Now this is our cooler back where we store all our seeds at. You can see here we want about the same temperature there, which is around 40, 38, 40 degrees there, but look there at our humidity. This is the key to storing seeds, is you want that low humidity. So we have to have these big dehumidifiers to do this. So at this location, we got it running full blast there, and we're keeping our humidity low. So what you want for seed storage is you want that number and that number to add up less than 100. And anything you can get below that is just gravy. Ideal seed storage conditions right here. That's one reason our seeds are so viable and do so well, because we take so much pride in the way we store them. We switch over. Let's go back to warehouse 2. There we have our seed potato facility right there. When we get through with the potatoes, with just a couple of flip of the switches, we can switch this cooler to be exactly like our seed cooler is, so we can use it for overrun or overstock on seeds if we need to put seeds in there and hold them. What this does is add a lot of new capabilities to us as far as what we're doing here. I'm excited about this new facility. We just got it up and running maybe 6-8 weeks ago. It's been a pretty good process. This is going to dramatically improve when we can get seed potatoes out and the quality of our seed potatoes. Now, if you get your potatoes and you still got a little ways before you're ready to plant them, here's some tips on how to store them. You simply want to put them in a cool, dry location. Take them out of the bag, lay them out single layer, and put them somewhere where it's dry and it's fairly cool, as cool as it could be. Let's just say a carport or anything like that will normally work there. Spread them out and they will be fine. They will store for several weeks. What you want to do before you plant, you actually want to pre-sprout them. The terminology for this is called chitting, but you want to spread them out, and you actually want some sprouts on those potatoes right before you plant them. Now, we don't want them to sprout too much on our end before we ship them to you. A little sprout is okay, but that's one reason this facility here is going to help us a lot with the pre-sprout, so that you can get them in time to store them out, and you can sprout them yourself and have a great quality product.